I've had a lot of cancer in my family, unfortunately. I was diagnosed with breast cancer at 37, and my daughter had breast cancer at 18. She's doing great, I'm happy to say. I've always been a very avid home chef and very interested in nutrition and health, and I did a lot of research on cancer-fighting foods. I had a very dear family friend who was diagnosed with brain cancer in November of 2016, and I started cooking for he and his family. Made him bone broth and beautiful soups and grains and whole foods that I knew would really support and fortify his healing process. I realized that it was a big benefit in a lot of ways. There was a lot of nutritional information that I was able to provide him with by just providing the meals. It was also helping his wife, the caregiver, who was really struggling with her job and a child at the time, and I realized that there are probably a lot of other people who could greatly benefit from the meals. So I gathered like-minded friends and we started kitchen hopping. And one person would take the entree, the other one would take the side, and we would shop and pay for it out of our pockets. And we would write hearts on the recipient's packaging, and we would deliver it to people's door free of charge. It's really taken off. It's gotten a lot of traction. We've served over 5,000 meals to both the patient and the caregiver since November 2016, and we're going strong.
Lisa has the most amazing heart. You can't spend any time with her without feeling like you've completely been encompassed by her heart. She continually asks questions, so she is always well aware of everything that's changing nutritionally, the needs of people. She's just somebody who really pays attention and she connects with people.
The passion, I think, comes from my love of giving back. It's really a unique opportunity. I had never volunteered in my life, and it's an immeasurable feeling that you get when you're doing something for really nothing in return. And it's amazing to hear the impact that we're actually having on people's lives every week. I'm fortunate enough to be able to read the comments that we get from our recipients, and often I have tears running down my face because it reminds me that what we're doing as an organization is really making a difference. And I think there's very few people that get to say that about what they do. We really do have amazing feedback. The woman said that she had to go back into the hospital. There was a really big setback. And she had come home the next day and was black and blue from head to toe. And she said it was like Christmas when the doorbell rang and it was one of our delivery angels. And she said she and her husband just talked. She said they were together for the first time in a while since she'd been back in the hospital and now home. And she said they just talked about food, yummy food. And that's an incredible gift, right? That we can be able to provide somebody.
Everything that goes into the food, all the love, all the personality, all the brightness, that's who Lisa is, and she sends that love to every individual through those deliveries of food, as does our entire organization. But she's the center of our organization. She is the heart of our organization, and all of that love that emanates from her emanates throughout to all of us. We feel it and we take it out into the community.
We've had children as young as 2 have been on our list. We've had elderly, so we really just are there for the community and anybody that needs us. This is a service that will be there for the duration, typically of an entire chemo cycle. When I was caregiving for my daughter, that was obviously a really difficult time in my life to be there to support my daughter at 18, 2 weeks after she graduated high school, and she ended up trying to save her hair, and that was such a personal experience for me to be with her at such a young age. And she really depended on me as if she was still a kid, right, when she didn't want to be. But there's something very empowering, I feel like, also for the volunteers who are able to be part of our teams and have autonomy and have a voice in the organization that allows them to feel that they're making a difference as well. Our partners, our volunteers, our supporters, our beautiful recipient family, it really does feel like a unit that just kind of continues to expand, and it's just full of nothing but love and hope.